You know what? This is boring. I shall begin my journey into the black. This is much better, much more interesting. I love it when there's no background, and the images are not loading properly, as well as the map not loading properly, and it ends up being a huge square. This is certainly what I prefer, and why did it go back to the background? How dare you? I shall re-enter this, and this time it will be permanent. Let me assure you. And here we are. This is much, much better. The way I prefer it. And it makes me think, maybe there should be an area where it's just fully black. But of course you can see the monsters. Imagine Centralia Maze, but fully black. Now, that would be terrifying. Now how does this happen? How do the images not load and the background disappear? Well, I will say 4 words. There are no bugs. Seeing all of these enemies in the black background is oddly satisfying to me. I do not know why. Zoom out and you can see more. Keep in mind there are no walls that you can see. Now forget farming for bones, how about I move around, see where the walls are, which is surprisingly easy considering where the monsters are. If you know where the monsters are, you will know where the walls are. You know you've been in the termite hell long enough when you know where everything is, even when everything isn't showing, except the monsters. Oh look, it is the termite overmind who can still see you. It is truly the one who sees all. Everything is fine. Nothing to see here. Literally, nothing is different. Nothing is different at all. All I can do is move around so I know exactly where the walls are, even though I kind of already know. And I can tell that the overmind is at a wall, because it's not seeing us. Oh, the irony of the overmind, the one who can see all, apparently. Well, this is going to be embarrassing for this player, who probably has all the backgrounds and images loaded. They die to a stationary overmind, whilst here, me in the black, still alive. Something tells me they are not very smart, are they? But at the same time, they didn't die here. And that did not last long now, well, did it? Because they died twice. Ironically, I am killing the overmind in the dark. There's literally nothing else to say about this. Moving around in this termite chamber is not so easy because it is smaller. And for some reason I was still able to live. So this journey will continue. After I kill all of these, of course. How about I move around to the weaker areas? I know where I'm going as long as I know where the spawns are. When there are no players or monsters around, it's like you're moving around in an endless void. Should this really be a thing? This? Like this? Should this really be a thing? It looks cool, I will not lie to you. This world is not powerful enough to deal with this. But I am. Almost like a literal cave. Who would even let flowers down here anyway? At this point this has overstayed its welcome, but only because it is currently not part of the game yet. You can clearly tell where the main chambers are simply by looking at how many ants are here. You can also tell where the corridors are. That is, if they spawn, of course. Could you also imagine if the portal was invisible? Anyway, it's time to reload the background back, as I have finished showcasing this. Because I should really go back to farming bones. Now here we are. The real stuff. Actually, I want to go back into the void, into the black. It is very satisfying. Perhaps you will not see me again. But that is all.